All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Modern Wong Chat, where I usually talk to my friends and from different industries, some from cosplay, some from streaming, some from gaming, some from all kind of stuff. Actually, I was talking to a friend that works in the National Weather Channel the other day. Well, anyway, tonight, however, we do have LilyPichu. I don't know, my memory of her is that she's very savage. At least everything that she says just doesn't hit you on the skin. It's like it goes in. It's very deep. So anyway, she's a very deep person in general too. She's very fun. But I'll let her explain to you who she is. I don't even know how to explain her. So we'll see. Hello, Lily.
Hi, how are you?
You look great. Also, where do you get the flower? Is that a hair clip?
Yes, it's a hair clip. It's a Lily hair clip.
A Lily hair. Oh, Lily. Okay.
Because my name is Lily.
Did you pick Lily or did your parents give you Lily?
It's not actually my name, so.
So you picked it.
I picked it. Yes.
Any specific reason?
My name in Korean means lily in Japanese. So I remember my dad telling me about it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's so pretty." Then it always stuck with me since I was really young.
So okay.
Oh, actually, to really go in depth here, okay. I used to be known as Pichu on the internet, right?
Okay.
This was when I was like 11, right? And then this was. Do you remember IRC chat rooms? Yeah, so I wanted to be Pichu in this chat room, this Pokemon themed chat room, but this other guy had took Pichu already. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? They're like, why don't you just put your name in front of Pichu? But I'm like, but everyone says don't use your name on the internet, right? So I put Lily in front of Pichu, and I'm like, oh my god, that's how LilyPichu was born.
But that's still your name, though.
It's not my name.
I mean, you still kind of you said don't use your name in.
Your real name.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, because they told Pichu. Okay.
Exactly. So it's not my name, but it's not. It's pretty much my name now. No one calls me anything else. Like everyone calls me Lily now. It's become my name, which is pretty interesting.
Is it better? I mean, a lot of us who have multiple names, like for me, of course, like Martin was not my given name when I was born. I was born in Hong Kong. So I don't know. I actually picked Martin myself too. So a little bit good, interesting indicator if someone call you by a different name. Does your family call you Lily though?
No, they call me by my Korean name. Well, of course, because it's my family. So yeah.
But they also know you stream and stuff like that. Do they like you streaming stuff?
Well, they started becoming supportive of content creation when they saw that it made money. So, yeah.
At first, not so much. More like I guess she's doing her thing. I mean, were you before streaming? What were you, or were you always streaming?
No, I went to college, 2-year college, a 2-year degree in associate's degree in music. I wasn't actually sure what I wanted to do. I started dabbling in YouTubing at that time. Then found out YouTubing could make me money, right? So I started making money from YouTube. And eventually, my parents thought I was making money, and they're like, you know what? At least you're doing something with your life. So I saved up enough, and I moved to California.
Wait, where were you before this?
I was in New Jersey. I was born in New York.
I feel like, all right, it's time to make up a backstory, like last minute. Like,
no, it's true though. We lived in this really shady neighborhood in New York. And it wasn't very safe.
I feel like that's a lot of New York is either very good or very shady.
Yeah, and unfortunately my parents lived in the shady part, and they got robbed twice too. So they moved, and then they moved again. So we moved to New Jersey, and it's a super nice, quiet, chill neighborhood. One of the best high schools, apparently. They did research on schools, and all that shit. It doesn't matter because I didn't go to a good college anyway, but such is life.
But you're doing much better than most people who has went to college, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, a bit of luck. Yeah.
Yeah. But so you did music, and then you did YouTube. What about drawing stuff? You're really good at drawing things. Are you always good at drawing, or did you?
Did No, I used to take
or something?
art classes. I thought I was gonna major in art. I thought there was like a point in my life where I was gonna like do more art stuff. And then what happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, I just really like doodling. Like, you know, like in class when you doodle and you're not paying attention to the teacher, you just like draw. That was me. My notebook had no notes. It was just doodle, like nonstop. Once in Spanish class, it was Spanish 2 honors, and I hated Spanish, but we had this test, right? And I knew no answers. So what I did was I doodled all over the packet. No answers whatsoever. I failed. But it was worth it.
For a second, I thought I was like, I did not write any answer, but I got A+. So yay, the teacher liked my drawing so much.
The teacher looked at it and she was like, the fuck? She didn't know what to think about it. Like, imagine getting a packet and like there's no answers on it. It's just drawings. So, but I'm like, I didn't like Spanish at the time.
Oh yeah, no. My Spanish class was, I don't know if it's better or worse, but we don't really do anything either way. We just kind of just mess around the whole class. That was in high school. And sometimes like we don't know the answer. All we do is just copy the instruction and just put it as the answer. And the teacher's still like, whatever, we'll just give you a grade for writing some letters. As long as it looks like Spanish, like, whatever, half points. It's fine. I'll take it. Do you speak Spanish though now? No?
Un poco.
A little bit. Muy bien.
Muy bien.
I mean, now in California, I guess we see it more. So kind of help, maybe, not really. You should do a stream that's like full Spanish. Well, not full, but...
I don't know enough Spanish for that. So.
Yeah, neither do I. I took 3 years of high school Spanish, did not remember anything.
Yeah, high school Spanish doesn't really... Very few people become fluent off of high school Spanish, let's just say that. Most people take it because it's required.
Yeah. Do you speak Korean though?
Yes, I do speak Korean.
Do they teach
well?
Do they teach Korean in high school now? Some of them do, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Because I know Spanish, one of the main ones is Spanish, French, and sometimes they teach German.
And Japanese.
Japanese is kind of little. Then they have Chinese and Japanese. So those two kind of come like when but there's still too much stigma from World War II. So they're like, maybe we'll teach it, maybe we'll not.
My brother, when he went to high school, took Japanese. I wanted to take Japanese when I was in high school, but 8th grade at high school, you had to sign a permission slip saying, oh, my child can take Japanese, right?
What?
But, yeah, no, it's fucking weird. Otherwise, they just stick you in Spanish by default. Or like French, right? Weird. So I asked my mom, hey mom, please sign this permission slip so I can learn Japanese. And she's like, no. I'm like, what? And she's like, no, Spanish is going to be way more useful to you in the future. In business, everyone uses Spanish. Like, telling me this shit. And I'm like, I didn't even go to business, first of all. I became a fucking YouTuber, so it doesn't even matter. But she would not sign the slip or give me permission to learn Japanese. So I learned Spanish in high school. I was so salty because, okay, I almost failed Spanish, right? Completely bad. My mom saw how bad it went with me. So my younger brother came into high school and he asked, hey mom, can you sign my permission slip to learn Japanese? She immediately signed it. And he got to go to Japan and have like all sorts of like trips, and they watch anime in class, and I'm just like, god damn it. Second sibling wins again.
They always have it good. The first sibling's always like, no, you have to do this, very strict, follow all these rules.
But honestly, the firstborn is always, my brother and I joke that I'm the beta product. Like, my parents knew, they found out what they fucked up with me. So, like, my brother, like, oh, okay, we're not gonna fuck up with him. So he's pretty normal and cool and well-adjusted. I'm proud of him.
See, I'm an only child, but I think my mom has one time kind of told me, I'm not sure she remember, or was it really what she was saying, but I feel like she said that she had fucked up something. Like if she was teaching me differently, or like it was again, like it'll be a bit different. So I'm pretty sure I got all the bad as well. Not any good, but...
I feel like every firstborn, the parents are learning, right? It's like, you You're the first child that they have, so they're gonna learn and make mistakes with you. Second child, not so much probably. They probably learn from the first one and be like, we can't do this.
And you have the third one. It's like, do whatever you want. We're good. We have 2 that is alive. We're good. You can do whatever you want now. Wait, what about your brother? Is he also on the creative side, or is he more like...
hell no. I tried to teach him piano, and he told me, quote, verbatim, piano's for crazy people. Look at Beethoven. He was crazy. I'm like, okay. Oh, thanks. He's not very, like, on the art music at all. So it's pretty interesting. He's an engineer.
Okay, very different.
Yeah, very super different from what I do.
But is Michael an engineer?
He might as well be, right?
Yeah. Like, I guess he can. I mean, you don't really need to take engineering school if you know the stuff stand for programming people.
Yeah, he's a programmer, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing. I don't know. Engineer, technical, whatever the fuck. I don't know any of that shit.
It's I don't know. It's scary. I'm not good at it either. So engineering stuff, not my end. But I didn't go to school for photography or artsy stuff. I went to school for like economics and world trade stuff.
For art stuff specifically, I feel like the more important thing is to have a portfolio. Like, you don't really need to go to school for that.
I feel like the people who went to school for art, and no offense for people who did, I don't know. I feel it's different. It's very different than people who did it. Like, we do artsy stuff, but we didn't study it. People who study it seem to have very specific mindsets of how things has to be done, and I feel that it's I don't know. It's kind of strange. Same for like art drawing stuff.
I think it's because if you like art, you're gonna do it, school or not. And if you really want to make it into a career, you're gonna have like a portfolio, school or not. If you want to make cool stuff, like, you'll do it, and it becomes your portfolio. That's how I see a lot of people. Like, I see. I don't know if sometimes people draw like really good fan art, right? And like the company notices that art or something, you know, and then like hire them based on that. Art, especially, like, you need to show what you can do, and you can do that school or not, in my opinion.
Especially nowadays, many people look at your portfolio, your Instagram or your Twitter, whatever you have it. You have like you have a few Instagram, right? You have like 2, one for art stuff.
I have 3 now. I have
3. What are they for?
Main, I do have an Instagram for art, although I've been lagging behind. And the third one's for my dog. So, LilyPichu. I also made a 4th YouTube channel.
Why do you have so many YouTube channels?
They have a purpose. So number 1 is my main, right?
Okay, all right.
2, I have a podcast channel for like anime and stuff. I wanted to separate it from my main. Not very active, but
do you talk about anime, or do you draw anime, or like
I talk about anime.
Okay.
With a co-host. Third, I have like a VOD channel. So all my Twitch VODs get directly uploaded, no editing, no cuts, because people want to watch the VOD, right? And people were ripping my VOD on YouTube. So I'm like, you know what? I will provide that instead and put a fuck ton of ads on it and make money. And the 4th channel I recently made is a shit posting channel. So sometimes I don't want to upload things on my main channel because, like, you know, it's gonna get like views, and like I want it to be a little like more polished, etc. I get too nervous. But a shit posting channel, I literally don't give a fuck. You can upload a picture of like your food, and it's gonna be okay because it's just shit post.
Do you like put your Instagram story stuff on it? Like, what do you just record those shit posts, or do you like find them?
Oh, 5th channel, a music channel. I have 5 YouTube channels.
Oh my god. I have 3 active Instagram accounts, and I'm already overwhelmed. Like, I have a normal one, my main. I have a cosplay one, and then I have a travel one, because people can't differentiate between the 3. If I ever post cosplay on my main one, they're like, cool, but this is not portraits, or like travel, and like, this whole place is so cool, but we don't really care, and vice versa. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's nice separating it, but I think sometimes if you have too many, it's hard to keep track for sure. But then, you know, the VOD channel uploads by itself. I don't take care of it, you know? Podcast is like once every, a few weeks. The music channel is also once every few weeks when I make music. So it's not that bad. Shitpost, you can shitpost whatever the fuck you want, you know? It's not that bad.
I want to shitpost accounts now, kind of.
It's fun because, you know my friend Fedmeister, right?
Yeah, of course.
He made a shitposting Twitch channel, right? He has 2 Twitch channels.
You know, him normally already feel like shitposting already.
Yeah, but he felt so much pressure on his main channel to provide content. He wanted a second Twitch channel where he could go live without that pressure or stress, right? So he named it Fedmeister 2, and now it has like 11K viewers anyway. So like, what you know what? It doesn't matter. So yeah,
that's the problem too. When you're like shit posting or like whatever, it's better doing as well, if not better than your main. Then you're like, what am I doing with my life?
I think it's because like people, if you're shit posting, right, you don't care what other people will think about it. You're doing it because you want to, and sometimes that content turns out to be pretty fucking good. You know, you're being super honest with your content and what you put out.
Did you see my April Fool's post?
No, I did not. What was it?
I was in a skirt. I was Kill la Kill. And then that posted the best on Twitter so far on this month. Oh, actually, I correct. No, I'm wrong. That's not the best post, or most engaged post. Right now, my most engaged post on my Twitter is me spilling milkshake all over my table. So that is a mess right now. Are you trying to look for my skirt?
I'm looking for the skirt. Hold on. I'm almost there. I found it.
April 1st, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's Jessica's cosplay, and I just borrowed it, and that's my life now.
Dude, my room is stuck orange because they changed the Wi-Fi password that connects to the Alexa thing. And now, like, my Alexa doesn't connect to the internet. And the last time before the internet was changed, I made my room lights orange. So now I can't change it. It's just orange.
I mean, I should be able to change my lights to red. I mean, not my main one, but the top one kind of turns red.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Here, let me update my other lights for you to show you real quick. Here, I forgot to turn it on. Hold on, 1 second.
I'm hungry.
So I got some different light bar here that was supposed to turn on, but I forget. So I got this too, that one. There you go. Oh, I dropped a Fortnite axe. Here, am I more of streamer boy, right? Okay.
Nice. I like the colored.
Mr. Pichu.
I like my mustache.
Please, just call me Lily. Mr. Pichu is my father.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Music though. We were talking about music earlier. I have a question. Do you make your own music?
Yes.
Do you like what kind, like Spotify, and then like do you like produce what kind of music? Anime type fish?
I've been experimenting with lo-fi stuff, so like I can play piano, right? And like other like cute sounds and stuff, and I hire a producer to put beats on it to make it sound more lo-fi and like master it in general. And yeah, that's it. I like it. It's very fun. Gives me something to look forward to.
I feel like lo-fi music is very much like you just add some, those old record, and you play those like kind of like noise to it. I feel like it's just like almost any music. Play a very slow rhythm, and then you just add that.
It's easy listening.
Yeah, it's time for like people want to do retro photos. So it's overexposed, add some color to it, add a bunch of noise. Like, look, it's a retro photo.
There's some good lo-fi though. It's like
I love it though. Yeah,
it's meant to just easy listening. Something to chill to, put in the background, something to be relaxing. I like it. It's very fun.
Do you put it on your music channel? I mean, your YouTube channel?
Yes. Music one? I have one video on my music channel. Because it's hard making songs that I'm happy with. It might take like a month for one song, right?
I feel like it took a long time to make a good song. I mean, Kenson tried it sometime, but Kenson
is very talented.
very busy, but he's definitely very talented. But he also like we're ADD. He's just like all over the place. He'll make something for 5 minutes and then kind of do some other project and then come back and do some other project.
I see.
He's cooking right now. But I have a question though. This is something that I wonder before I first met you,
sure.
And I'm sure a lot of people had too. Your voice.
Yes.
How did that come about? Do you just always talk like that, and people's like, "Yep, we like that."
This is just So how did it become popular? Is what you're asking?
I mean, both. I feel like because everyone thought you're doing a voice when you're talking, but then I met you, it's like, no, this is how she talk.
So I've always had a high voice. It used to be higher. It actually got lower over the years, but whatever. How did honestly, it was just like in real life, no one really gave me attention for it. Maybe like very rarely, but like it wasn't like anything super like, oh my god, look at her voice, like, right? No one did that, right? And then I went on the internet and I spoke on TeamSpeak for the first time. I remember some MMORPG, and I spoke with random people on the internet for the first time. And then they were like, "Holy shit, this girl's voice!" I'm like, "What?" That's how it kind of started. And then I'm like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, you should try voicing this character, right?" From when I play League of Legends, Annie, right? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, she has a really high voice. Let me try like voice acting for fun, right?" And then I uploaded that, and then people really liked it, right? So I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of fun. Let me make more videos with my voice. Let me sing now. Let me voice act, or let me draw something with it, right?" And that's how it kind of like snowballed, I think, because like that's really it.
And like you really want to do like voice acting stuff, right?
Well, at first it was just like, a lot of people will tell you, being told, "Oh, you have such a cool voice for voice acting," is not enough. Like just because you have a unique sounding voice doesn't mean you can voice act. You get told this a lot though. And I didn't start taking it seriously until like 4 years ago, maybe. Where I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me actually try this out. And turns out I really like it. So I started taking classes, workshops, made demo reels, got some roles. Yeah, very fun.
If you want to do voice acting, do you want to do it more for an anime, for a game, or like a movie? Like, what's your goal? Is there a goal to it?
Yes, my goal is anything I can get. Obviously, I would prefer I'd love to voice in an anime. I'd love to voice in any animation. I'd love to voice in a cartoon, video game, anything, right? But it's like I don't have that, so yeah. But it'd be nice. Right. I'm still like it.
I'm sure I can get it soon. If not,
I was like minor things, but it'd be cool if I got like a really cool big role I can like proudly share with people,
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Actually, I might know a few friends that might need your expertise. I'll talk to them about it.
You know what? Good to know. I will literally take background character number 2. Hey guys, that's it. That's my role, and I would be happy. Like I don't care. I will take anything.
I'm sure they'll want you for a much bigger role. But yes, that sounds like an amazing thing to do. We'll make it happen. We'll see. Yeah.
There have also been cases where so I thought like, okay, so sorry, I'm just like talking.
No, this is the point of this. I'm gonna put on chapstick if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead. There was a competition, right? A voice acting thing, and if you won, you got coached by this voice actor, whatever the heck, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then it was like a popularity contest, and you had to get the most likes on your submission, right? It's just like you just have to read something like a dialogue. So I'm like, all right, I just did it for fun, like, yo, what's up, whatever. And I told my fans, obviously, hey guys, vote for me so I can get this free coaching session, right? I won, obviously. And then one of the mutual voice actor people I know, I have mutuals with a lot of voice acting, like just working professionals, right? One of the mutual voice actors I know on Facebook, I think he forgot he added me on Facebook. He's like, I can't believe she won. She only won because she's popular. Just look at her submission, LOL, like that kind of shit, right? And I'm like, and I actually responded, I think you forgot you added me or something. And then he deleted it. But then there were other cases where I feel like sometimes people look at my popularity and think I'm not serious about it, or I'm just trying to use my popularity to get voice acting roles, in which case I used to feel bad about it, right? But why feel bad about it when I get one life, one chance to do something that I really want to do? And if my popularity can help me, you can bet I'm going to use it and
definitely.
And I don't deserve to feel bad about that. It's just like, but I used to feel bad about it because I'm like, wow, what do other people think about me? Like, I don't know, it just feels bad at the moment.
It's such a weird place for us because like we do many different things, and when we try new things, and you know, if it works, people gonna just assume, oh, because you got this other thing that help you do this, and kind of like that. It sounds like pretty people too. You know, not saying that you're not pretty or I'm not pretty, but just say, but you know, people just assume like, oh, you're pretty, that's why you can do this. You know, I mean,
for sure, certain things help you. Like my popularity would help me. Someone's beauty can definitely help them, but it's just like it is what it is. It's how the world works. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
it's not. Sometimes it's not fair, but you can't like. Complaining about it not being fair is not doing you any good, in my opinion. It's like, that's what I learned. No one really deserves anything.
So did you get a coach session then after that?
I did. I won. I'm like, I felt bad about it, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to feel bad about using what I've built up over the years to help me achieve my dream, right? I'm not going to let people shame me for it.
So I did the same thing.
Go on.
I did a photo contest while I was in college, right? And then they're like, you know, if you got the most votes, you get this thing. I forgot what it is. I think it's like a printer or something, right? And of course, I had a decent Facebook following by then, and so I posted it and then just tell people to go like it, and it, of course, I shot way higher shot than most people that, you know, on there, because it's a very small little contest that the school ran. And it's like, okay, but I can tell the other people were really bitter and upset about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad photo either. I thought I did an okay job, you know. But then I start questioning myself. It's like, oh, maybe I am not that good. Maybe it's just that.
If it's a popularity contest, like that's not your fault. You're just playing the game. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, it's if it's a popularity contest, I'm gonna use my popularity to, you know, win.
If anything, it's their fault for setting up that way.
Honestly, don't hate the player, hate the game.
The game, yeah.
On the flip side, though, like there's there were a lot of moments where games or I'm not going to name exactly what, like small projects, whatever, would ask me to voice something, right? Because they know I want to voice act. And without even seeing what I can do before then, they promoted my name. Ooh. Like, oh, LilyPichu's here, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is here, blah, blah. Like going way too far with it. And it made me super uncomfortable because then, you know, they only hired you because they want you to promote it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I charge for that, so no. But if it's really good, I'm going to promote it anyway. Like if I'm part of something really cool and I like the project, I promote things freely. Like I retweet a lot of things. Like I want to help. If I believe in what you can do, like I will just do it. But when they blatantly kind of use you for what you can, like, you know, what your name would bring, it's kind of like, it makes me feel really uncomfortable. And it's happened like more than once. And it's like, now I'm like super wary.
And this is how I feel like marketing are like should learn from this now. Like there are companies, and I'm sure you get this a lot too, but there are companies that send me stuff like free headphones, free gears, lighting equipment, all kind of stuff. And if they ask me specifically that I need to post this, post that, and like I don't want to do it, then I'm not gonna do it. But if they just send it to me and say, hey, you know, we noticed that you do photography or like you do streaming, whatever. This is some cool gears that we love. We hope that you can enjoy it. If you know like it, if you can find use of it, have fun. They don't say anything. That's it. They don't require me to do anything. And then it's now I always post about them. It's like this reverse psychology works. I'm like, god damn it, because it is nice.
Also, like, if it's a nice product and you believe in it and you actually genuinely like it and use it, it's so easy to promote it. Like, what the hell?
Like there's some company that sent me like a flash drive. It's like a 2 terabyte flash drive. And again, they didn't ask me for anything. I'm like, okay. And I tried and use it every single time I travel. And like, this is part of my workflow. I like it.
Yeah, no. I think that's the way to go. Unless it's like specifically like paid promotion and stuff, but
yeah, that's a different talk.
Well, we can talk about that. There are some companies that will pay a lot of money to promote their stuff. Yeah,
especially your whole house. Like, actually,
sometimes, go on.
that's the thing. Like, cause your whole house have a lot of different streamers, different like just they're all have big following on different platforms. Do they approach all of you at the same times, or sometimes you're like, yeah, fuck no, yeah.
No, it depends on what they're approaching. So offline TV as a whole gets approached with sponsors, but obviously we individually have our own brands, right? So whatever, like an art sponsor might approach me, but they wouldn't approach anyone else because no one in the house draws, right? Exactly. So it's like different things, you know.
Okay, yeah. I was actually the other night after you guys played that marbles game, I think whatever it was. Yeah, and then I was like, well, since most of you are, Lily and offline people, I just start photoshopping your face. I'm glad you didn't see it.
That's cute.
I was doing face swapping with, everyone in the house, and then I popped back over, and you were just super drunk. It's good though. You get to drink at your own home. That's very safe.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I drink like once every 2 months or 2 months, 3 months. It's not that bad. It's because I stream when I drink that people see that and they're like, oh my gosh, she gets drunk so much. But when you actually look at how much I drink, I don't drink that much. It's because I make content out of it, and that's what they see, which is. Yeah.
I used to drink a lot because I go to conventions. That's all I do when I go to conventions. But now so I don't drink at home normally because I drink enough at conventions. I go to convention every other week. But now that we don't have conventions, everything's closed. I don't know. I haven't tried drinking at home yet. I have a lot of alcohol.
I mean, it's not fun. I think drinking's only fun when you're in a social situation. Like I would never drink by myself. But
I do that when I'm very sad.
I mean, that makes it worse, but you do you. Everyone deals with sadness differently.
I mean, I guess one way. I mean, at least it's safe. I'm not doing something way dumber, like swimming or something while drinking.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. Your art stuff. Let's go back to that one too. Like when you draw, how often do you draw stuff?
I draw stuff pretty frequent. Well, sometimes I have like days where I just don't feel inspiration to draw. I have nothing. But sometimes I'm like really into it and just every other day. I don't know.
Is your emotes? Do you draw those?
I used to do my own emotes, but then I started outsourcing a lot of them. So I pay an emote artist to do them for me now because they're really good. I also don't really like drawing emotes, so yeah.
It's so hard. They're like so small, and like it's really hard to see what it is if you have to. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like you have to be very clean, but also very.
Yeah, precise to make it fit into like a 28 by 28 square.
Yeah, it sucks. How often do you stream now?
I try to stream most days, except for Thursdays most of the time because I had D&D on Thursdays 2 to 6, but today it went from 2 to 7.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and then like this thing 7 to 8, right? So I don't really like. Then by the end of it, I'm like so tired, like mentally tired. So I usually don't stream on Thursdays, but that's it.
Sorry, my bad.
No. That's why I specifically wanted it today, so I can like get everything out of the way Thursday, right? It works for me. Good. I like having everything in like one day.
Good. I swear, yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, like too bad. Like everything is like on a shutdown right now. Or I was like, I want to see when, because like Stella said, we were joking around too. Stella and I, and we were saying like we should go to your house one day and just cosplay all of you guys.
Honestly, that'd be pretty sick. I like that. Like a group cosplay would be really cool. Like something thematic though, like something that all works together, right?
I want to do two things, right? I want to do one is before all of you in cosplay, and just all of you take photos, just really same angle, same shots, like clear background or whatever. It doesn't be clear, but all of you stand together, and then I could just face swap all of you. Because I was doing it the other night, it was difficult because you're all facing different angles, and some of you have glasses. I can keep the glasses, but it was so low pixel, so it looks like strange. But that's how I want to do it. But then, yeah, we can do another group shoot with.
We should all be Sailor Scouts. That would look beautiful.
Who's gonna be? Are we gonna have a tuxedo mask then?
Tammy can be tuxedo mask. I don't know. I want offline TV to do like a group cosplay. So every year at TwitchCon, we try to do a group cosplay. Courtesy of me, by the way. This is what I think. So anyway, 2 years ago we went as Super Mario Brothers character. Mm-hmm. So I was Mario, Pokey was Princess Daisy, Fed was Princess Peach. It was a cute group. I like group stuff. Then last year we were Pokemon trainers. Pokemon, yeah.
I remember I was in the room and I was like, oh my god, there's a bunch of Pokemon trainers here. Yeah. Like, oh look, it's Lily.
This year, I don't even know if TwitchCon is happening, but it'd be nice if we could do it again. Like some group cosplay thing. It's always really fun.
If it does, we can actually do Sailor Scouts. That's an easy one.
Sailor Scouts would be cool. Or like anything. Any group cosplay would work.
Let's see, what else are there? Sailor Scouts, Digimons. No, people are saying Animal Crossing. I don't know. Animal Crossing will be hard because then you're all just gonna look like cat ears, but we can't tell what you are. Do you play Animal Crossing?
Yeah, once in a while I do. Oh my god, my camera is like so friggin' orange. It's stupid.
Can't you not change it with like your phone or something?
I need to reconnect it, and actually reconnecting this thing is really annoying. So I'm just lazy. I haven't done it yet, but I will eventually. I have a really good idea. I'm very smart, you see. I changed the Twitch to light theme. So now it reflects white light back at me. So now there's a bit more light in the room.
Smart.
IQ.
I have actually there's a way you can do it very easier too. You might give it a try. Change your phone to a temporary hotspot so it's the same as your old internet. And you can, instead of changing every light setting.
I'm too lazy, Martin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll change it later.
no, I'm not telling you to do it now. I mean, just later when you're doing it, not now. Yeah. Your room. At first, like, is everything you have is orange? I'm like, your drink is orange, your table is orange. You're like, oh no, it's just orange light.
It's like a perpetual sunset.
That's not the worst. I've had it stuck in green before, and it was really horrible.
Green is.
It's like a horror film, and it was not pretty. So what have you been doing recently when you're just stuck at home? Streaming?
Yeah, streaming, YouTube, games, music, Temmie.
That sounds very productive though. Like how long have you been streaming?
I've been streaming since a while. Holy shit, like 8 years now? 7 years? 7, 8? Dang. Roughly 7, 8? So I want to say 7 or 8. I don't remember, but yeah, around there.
How long do you see yourself keep doing this?
Till I'm 80 years old and I'm knitting tier 3 subs a personalized scarf.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna look the same.
Asian?
In 80 years. Yeah, we last pretty long. Like you look like this for the last 10 years.
Until a certain age, and then like I guess.
Then you become like a cute little grandma.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be an adorable Asian grandma. Ooh.
Take that to your grandkids. Like, hello, I'm your grandma. Ooh, desu.
That's assuming I'm having kids, which is.
Not planning to have kids?
No, I've never had an interest in. I just don't feel like it. I think what I would do if I wanted kids is like adopt. But not have any of my own. I don't have any desire to. Yeah, I would adopt.
I think kidnap would be great.
Okay, all right.
I mean, that sounds more like anime kind of style. I mean, you
kidnap children.
I mean, okay, in a good way. You kidnap them from a bad place.
Yes.
So rescue, I guess.
So
that might
adopt.
Sound better. Sure. I mean, I don't know. That seems like that's how people adopt pets too, right? Rescue. It's the same thing.
Okay. That is okay.
Yeah, that's not my plan. Yeah. Do you have like a specific stream schedule? Like, do you stream? Do you mostly do just chatting nowadays, or what kind of stream do you do?
Just chatting is main, but if I have a content planned, I will do that instead. For example, yesterday I play Minecraft. Sometimes I draw. Sometimes I do music. It's literally whatever I'm feeling that day.
That's an easy plan. Did you get Boba today though?
No, I did not know today was Boba Day.
I don't know who made that up though. Someone just decided to like,
you know
hey,
what? Sometimes people just make up holidays. Like, I like sushi. Hey guys, guess what? Today's sushi day. You know, someone out there really like boba, maybe. I don't know. I'm just joking, but that's what it sounds like.
Some companies is like, look, guys, we're not making enough money this month. What should we do?
Make boba day.
Let's make it boba day. International boba day.
Yeah, National Boba Day, National whatever day. National.
I mean, that's what I would do if I have a company. You know, like it's today's.
Yeah, make up. Yeah, I would do that too.
International Hire Photographer Day.
Oh, yeah. International Hire Voice Actor Day who doesn't have a major role in anything yet. Oh, who happens to be a content creator at the same time. Oh my god, make that a holiday. Yes.
That's a very long hashtag.
National Make LilyPichu a voice actor. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. We should. Streaming is hard though. How do you find it easier now? Like, it's hard to go on your stream though. Like, cause when I go on your stream, your chat is just.
It's hard to read.
Sometimes so it's just.
Like, it depends. Sometimes it's sub mode when I want to read the chat. But sometimes like I can't like read. I read really fast. But even like when it goes like that fast, it's like, what am I gonna do?
Like you'll be reading, like you can't even respond fast enough because as soon as you respond, it's already like 10 different other.
Yeah, but I'll still respond. Like I'm like, oh, that person does this here, and I'll respond. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, every once in a while. Would you mind telling me a bit about Michael?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to know about him?
First of all, your mustache on your nose. Oh, never mind. You good? Are you guys like officially a couple now? I don't remember.
Yeah, we are.
How did that happen?
Oh, you know, feelings. Very.
Damn, how that.
You know,
hate feelings, you know.
Feelings, right? You tell yourself, oh no, I don't want to date him. We live in the same house. It could be weird. He's younger than me too. There's no way it's gonna work. Blah blah blah. And then like. I like him. He likes me. Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll try it. Fuck.
It is dangerous. Like I don't know. It's kind of like because technically you guys are in the same house. You guys are co-worker kind of.
I don't see it as co-worker. People say that a lot. I do not see it as co-worker. I just see it as roommates. Like
okay, like your whole house is considered roommates.
Yeah, like they're my roommates and my friend. We don't really see each other as co-workers. It's weird.
It's a better way to do it. Yeah.
I would consider it like co-worker if offline TV were like super business and blah blah blah. But offline TV has always been like first and foremost just a group of friends trying to make cool stuff together.
And then it happened and it worked.
Yeah.
When you guys started? Because for the longest time, I feel like every time it's like, hey, those two are together. And they're like, no, we're not. So like, yeah, those two are together.
Oh, because like, I mean, like people were like shipping us and I fucking hated that because I can see firsthand how toxic shipping can get.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Story. 3 years ago, were you there when Toast, I don't know. Toast had the shipping arc era. Near the beginning of offline TV, right? With
one of our other
friends. And then he had a shipping era with like all the girls around him, and it was like a whole thing. Like, oh my god, he has a harem.
Hello.
Ship name was Tilly, like Toast and Lily. But like for example, his ship name with someone else would be something else. Like with Pokey would be like Toki. It was like weird shit, right? And at first, we were like, oh, this is fun, right? Because like there were like thousands of people watching. We were all like benefiting from it. And like, okay, this can't go wrong. It went wrong. Someone donated him money to take us all to dinner, right? So he decided to stream it, right? And then like I didn't sit next to him. And then people started becoming really toxic to me. Like, oh my god, I can't believe she didn't sit next to him. I can't believe she was treating him like shit. Like, just making these wild fucking assumptions, right? And then I got really upset. And then Toast got upset because I got upset. But people saw that and thought, oh, he's just upset because Lily's treating him like shit. Fuck Lily. I'm like, what the
wow.
So that's when I realized, bruh, shipping? No. So anyway, case in point, I think when you ship two people and then they're not actually together yet, or they're not, like, it can become toxic really fast because then people start feeling entitled to what you do. Like, people would donate, like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, but, like, you know?
That's a weird case, like, you know, for normal shipping. Like, let's say, not say normal, but like, let's say celebrity that people don't have interaction at all. Like, let's say, oh, I like to ship these two characters, or even sometimes it's not real people, like fictional people. That makes sense. But when it's like celebrity, also kind of okay. But for you guys, that like someone's like donating, and then that doesn't seem like a weird scenario.
It's weird because it tiptoes the line where streamers are we're definitely popular because a lot of us are very like personable, right? We interact with fans a lot. We talk with our audience. People know a lot about our lives. I share a lot of things, but I don't know about them. It's a very one-way sort of thing. And sometimes they mistake the openness as like an invitation to tell me like how to live my life, maybe, right? It's just like you just have to like navigate it properly and just be firm in your boundaries. And most of the time, it's fine. Like, most people are very respectful, and I appreciate that a lot. But that's why I didn't want people to ship me and Michael when people were like, "Oh, you guys are gonna date," blah blah blah. I hated that because now it puts like an expectation on us. And if I date Michael, I wanted it to be at my own pace and my you know, when I'm confident that yes, I'm gonna date him. That's when, like, okay. But then before that, I found the comments weird. Like, I used to throw them off. Like, no, I'm not gonna date Michael. Stop. You know, no, he's too young for you. Oh, no, I seem like a brother. Like, you know, I did that. So like. People wouldn't ship us.
Also, it'd be awkward it'd be strange if someone ship you guys, not you two, but like ship any people, right? Let's say you and someone, and then one of you do like the other, but not the other person. And
it does put like this pressure, I think, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if like thousands of people want you to date someone, but like you don't like them, but they like you, and like, how do you navigate? You know what I mean? You have to be very clear and honest about your intentions and your feelings so they can't be misinterpreted. That's what I learned. Yeah. So I was like super clear with my feelings ultimately.
That's good. That's hard to do. Like, I had that in primary school, elementary school. You know, popular kids would just get shipped left and right. But
it's so funny. I think it's like, yeah, go on, say.
And then it's worse when like the girl's like, "Oh no, I would never like him. He's horrible." It's like, yep, funny. Yep, we're like friends. Yep, never liked her. Not that she's cute or anything.
I think, public relationships in general are so weird.
It's hard because you guys have such a public life.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, I guess it's like, it's weird because on my brand, right, I'm very open with my life. I share a lot of things. And I like that. I like sharing my life. I think it's fun, blah, 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 blah. As long as like people don't use it as like an excuse to. Sometimes if you're vulnerable, people will use that vulnerability against you, you know? Like, if you share something like that can hurt you, some people will take it and try to hurt you. That's just like a risk you take when you choose to be open.
I mean, there are people who know your lives better than you do. Like, they memorize. There's people that would come up and say, "Oh yeah, remember that time when you did this?" I'm like, right, yeah, I did.
Kind of like I have a life outside of stream, so people don't know me, obviously, but.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, exactly. There's stuff that they don't know, but stuff that they do know, those sometimes will be things that I forget, you know?
Sure, yeah.
Like, I mean, that happens to me at a very small scale too, compared to you guys, but sometimes people come to me and say, "Oh yeah, I really like that one photo you did when you were in Hawaii at this month, that year." It's like, right. Yep, well, I don't remember.
That sounds more like they were fans of what you did, like your work, your photograph, than like your personal life.
But still, I still don't remember as much as they do. So it's good. It's not a bad thing. I mean, as you said, I like sharing.
Yeah, me
as long
too.
as they don't take advantage of it.
I think it's like more freeing to be open. Like, if you have nothing to hide, it feels a lot better because what you see is what you get. I have nothing to hide. This is me. You either like it or you don't like it or whatever. That's fine, right? It's a lot easier for me.
It's great when and maybe you know this better too, because like for me, I feel like it works if you are someone who your personality is what people like, then it works. But I feel like if you were raised or born or like your personality is not as likable than what people would like, then you kind of have to change that, right? Like have to put on a persona more like a
If you care about maybe reaching to more people, maybe, yeah, you would have to alter yourself to gain more of an audience. But I feel like there's a personality for everything. Like some people really like the edginess. Some people like the more kindness. Some people like, different kinds of personalities. I feel like will be a fan for everything.
I really like it when you the things that you say sometimes I do not expect because, again, your voice more like cutesy side and then, like a small little girl. But then there's things that every time you say, there's like jab at people like, what's that, Lily?
I like bantering a lot, Like if I banter with you, it means I'm comfortable with you or I'm trying to break the ice, That's how I try to connect with people.
I can't tell, are you trying to break the ice or do you just no, morning's cool. I don't know.
I would never intentionally be mean to someone.
Oh, no.
It's all just banter, like, hey, if I can jab fun at you and you jab fun at me, it's like we're kind of bonding, like that kind of shit. Like if I think one of the reasons why I like Michael so much is because he's like banter level very high. He will absolutely shit on me, but I will shit on him back, and it's wonderful.
Great, it's perfect.
Yeah,
he's kind of, but other than that, I feel like he's normally kind of shyer. Shyer, is that a word?
He's a little introverted, I think, but he's very good with people. He knows how to talk to people and.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
no, he has no problem talking to people at all. I just feel like he's maybe different. Again, more introverted side. You said, close friends.
Yeah, for sure. He's introverted.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Would you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert?
Oh hell, I'm super introverted.
Then so the quarantine is actually not too bad for you, not the worst case.
No, it's really not. Michael and I are chilling. We're this is not bad.
I'm dying. This is horrible for me. I'm an extreme extrovert.
Oh. Yeah, so. No, we're great. I hate the sun, so this is great.
You know what? I benefited from normal time, so it's fine. I'm cool. I'll take it. So I'll take it for now.
You're an extrovert, right?
Yeah, extremely so.
So, what's your Myers-Briggs? Just curious.
Oh, I have never took that test because
you should take it.
I was told it was made by a bunch of housewives who maybe it's better now. They have improved it.
First of all, we don't take personality tests for the scientific validity of it. We take it for fun and to reach a greater insight to ourselves. So Martin, next time, go to 16personalities.com or whatever the fuck the site is called and DM me what you get. It's that 4-letter thing, the
I know the 4
whatever.
letters, yeah.
Yeah. Just tell me what you
whatever,
get, okay? Yeah, okay, cool.
I guess that's better than a horoscope.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not like the horoscope people. We're a level above it because you have to answer questions about yourself. It's not the same thing at all.
This is the horoscope people. They're I don't really do horoscope, but I'm such a Pisces. What? You just said you're not a horoscope person.
The problem I have with horoscope is it's based on when you were born, right? Which could be anything. It's so random. But personality tests, you have to answer things about yourself. So it's a better gateway into, I think, finding more about yourself. You shouldn't take it as absolute truth. I'm not saying that.
Oh, no, I would not. But I'll take it. But yes, I'll try it.
But it's such a fun conversation opener into learning more about yourself. Horoscopes don't help me learn about myself because it's just when I was born. November, okay, that means Scorpio. I'm what's it?
The only way I see it makes sense is that you're born in a colder month, then maybe it's different when you're hitting a certain age.
Maybe. But even colder month, that depends where in the world you are too. So it's I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and I guess it's better for Chinese horoscope because it's a year, a whole year instead of a few months, a month and a half. So maybe that year that's a famine. So I guess I don't know.
Let me see.
What is your Myers-Briggs then? What is yours?
I'm glad you asked, Martin. My Myers-Briggs is INFP.
So what is that?
They're very introverted and they don't like fighting. But I think the funniest thing about INFP is a lot of people who take the test and get INFPs are the type of people who like things like this and talk about it on the internet, right? So if you go to there's subreddits for each of these personality tests, right? If you go to the INFP subreddit, it's so friggin' active. Probably because we're all introverted and we just want to look at pictures of pretty skies and talk about our feelings. But I think if you look at other subreddits with like more extroverted people, like they don't care enough to do that. So it's like really, a lot of my chat is also INFP. Probably because they're also introverted. They want to stay inside and watch my stream and talk about their feelings. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Very cool.
Good. So that means I'll find a subreddit. When I find mine, it's like, yeah, nobody's talking about anything.
Because they're too busy going outside and socializing.
Maybe not during this time. Maybe it's going to be a complaining subreddit where it's like, we're all like, oh, we're all stuck at home and it sucks. And then we're just like, shit posting. I don't
know. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will be over for me soon. So then I can not have to deal with this.
Or you can go on subreddits and talk about your feelings and look at pretty pictures of skies and think about your purpose in life and all that good shit, you know?
I don't like talking about my feelings. This is a dangerous place. It's a dangerous thing to do.
Listen, if you talk about your feelings, you will be free. That's why they call them freelings. No one calls them freelings. But that was kind of funny.
Baka. Complete baka. All right. Well, I don't want to keep it for too long because you had a long day of. How's D&D?
It's pretty fun. We just recently got a new player. It's
do like you do it online or do you do it at home?
We do it online. We have a Zoom call for Face, and there's a site that does everything like the dice rolls and maps and whatever called Roll20 that we use, and it's pretty fun. It's like a role-playing game, you know. It's very creative. You can be whatever you want, etc.
What are you?
I am a druid dwarf named Toki, because Toki is bunny in Korean.
Okay, so it's small little. Are you like a small little bunny?
Dwarf. Well, she can turn into animals, any animal. So that's my character. But you can be anything, like a wizard. Like it's very fantasy based, super fun.
I feel like D&D is also a very introverted thing too.
Hey,
I don't have time to do D&D. I'm always used to be out. Used to be.
Is it introverted? I don't know. You can be extroverted in D&D. You can travel the lands with dragons and stuff. Like your character can be extroverted. Never mind.
Can I be an extrovert who play D&D who is an introverted character?
You can play whatever you want.
Yeah, that's
a
the magic.
Too, though, because you play it with at least 3-4 people most of the time.
Yeah.
So you are interacting with people constantly in it.
But I would be stuck at the DM's layouts and his or her setup.
A good DM will let you do your own thing, but he'll just guide you, you know. So if you want to be like, hey, you enter this tavern and there's blah 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 playing, and then you can say oh yeah, hey, I want to talk to that cute bartender, blah blah blah. The bartender approaches you, blah blah blah. You know, he'll play along. It's a whole improv game.
You should do a D&D stream.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. Or do another podcast too. Start another one.
No, I'm done with channels. I think I'm good.
All right. Well, very fun, and thank you so much for being on the show. How do people find you?
Just LilyPichu, or check out my shit posting channel. It's LilyPichu, LilyPi and the number 2. You should check out some of the videos on there. It's my finest work, if I do say so myself.
Actually, I'm gonna look up one right now and see.
Please go ahead. I am all finest work I have ever made.
Is it PIC?
LilyPi and then the letter 2.
Okay. Okay, you have 3 videos.
Yes, and they're all under 20 seconds.
The first one is you just drawing smiley face on your knees.
No, that's the joke.
Oh my god, Oni-chan.
Yes. Oh, the number 2, not the letter 2, my bad.
Oni-chan.
Get it? Oni-chan?
I get it.
It's the pinnacle of humor. It really is.
Oh my god. Oh, this drawing type of stuff, do you still do a lot of those?
Yeah. Once in a while. It takes a while, though.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, the animation thing. Yeah.
Oh, do you animate them yourself too?
Yeah.
So much work.
It is. It's a fuck ton of work.
When you first started, weren't you like doing those in the beginning, like this anime drawing and voiceover?
Yeah, I did a lot of art stuff.
But it takes so much more time.
It takes a lot of time. And if I stream constantly, I don't have time to do it anymore. But I want to bring it back. I think it'll be really fun.
The problem with this type of content creation is that you can't really stream it as easily because it's a very boring process sometimes.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Animating is the process is so tedious. It's just ugh.
Like I thought about doing editing stream. I do it sometimes, but to make it engaging or fun, it has to be people send in photos and I'll edit their photos.
Yeah,
but if I do it on mine,
if you're just editing, not fun.
Yeah, it's a boring process. It's me slowly like I'm gonna take out this like hair slowly, one strand at a time, and and that's like take me like half an hour just to do the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, very tedious, very boring. Anyway, I have to go soon. Any last questions?
Yeah. Well, no, I think that's it. I just want to hang out with you. That's all. You're fun.
Any last questions in your chat?
My chat? Does chat have any questions?
Whoa, Lily with a mustache.
Oh God, no, you. That's just you. No, we're good. I think we're good. I'm not gonna let them ask any more question. Cake or pie? That's one question.
Obviously cake.
You don't sound so certain.
I am not going to stream after this. I'm sorry, but I'm very mentally tired today. Usually I don't stream on Thursdays because D&D, I just get really tired after it and I can't talk anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I might stream a bit. I'm going to play some games. Or maybe League of Legends, Runeterra, whatever
People
the new
still
card
play
game is.
Runeterra?
I think they just released it today publicly.
Oh,
so
okay.
that today might be because I played the beta too. But yeah, but now might be the first day. Like, normal people, not normal, but like more people can play it. You know, that's not in beta. So anyway, have fun. Thank you so much for the show. I will see you next time. And bye.